Hello, my loves, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Abundant Self, your favorite podcast for female empowerment, spirituality, mindset, manifestation, and more. Today, with our upcoming masterclass, Dream Destination, I thought this is the best time to actually present today in this podcast episode I would say, secret sauce, if there is such thing as secret sauce, but it's definitely a manifestation hack that I found out for myself and for my clients that is so powerful, and no one talks about this. I'm like, why does no one talk about this? So make sure to like, share, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for more episodes, more podcast episodes to come. And then let's get straight into the episode. Welcome to Abundant Self, your podcast for female empowerment, spirituality, mindset, and more. I'm your host, Jules, entrepreneur, coach, personal development seeker, and your number one cheerleader on this mission to guide you today becoming your most abundant self. Are you ready to unleash your inner goddess? Let's get into it. So, manifestation, we all know manifesting our dream lives is possible. We see it all the time. You've seen it. I've seen it. I've experienced it. I've seen it with my clients. Manifesting is like, you can manifest anything you want, period. However, we sometimes forget that there is something that no one really speaks about, like no one. But before we dive deep in, I want to remind you that Dream Destination, my upcoming masterclass, is only 1 week away, not even, probably 6 or 5 days away. So Sunday, May 21, mark your calendars, because we are going to skyrocket your growth in terms of make your manifestations, your dreams become a reality. So this masterclass, it is 90 minutes long, hosted on Zoom by me, and it is all about learning all these techniques and tools to really know what to do in life, to really know how to get there, to really know, okay, what's my next step? What does my heart want? What are these desires that are in my soul? What is my purpose? How do I get there? So please make sure that you sign up. I'm going to link probably something in the show notes below, or just DM me, manifest, if you're interested in joining, and I'm going to send you all the details, the link, the investment, and so on. So the manifestation hack no one is talking about is so simple, yet again, not heard very often. So this is a quite good reminder as well from me to you, from yours truly. And it is taking bold action. You have to take bold action. You have to sometimes do the things that feel uncomfortable or scary, or just these times when you're like, oh, should I really do it? And you're doubting, you're questioning. These are the times that you should lean in and trust in order for the universe to deliver. Because think about that. All the time, if you think back in your life, and there were situations where you were unsure if you should do something, or you were this feels so uncomfortable. I've never done this before. Maybe it feels even a bit scary. Think back about a time in your life that this happened, how amazing it turned out. I promise you, 9 out of 10, probably even 10 out of 10, it went pretty well, and so much better than you've expected, or also actually not that bad. Why do I want to speak about that? It's because we always think manifestation is visualizing. It's making a vision board and journaling and dreaming about that reality that we want to have, or the life that we want to create. But not so many times we're talking about these action steps that truly get us there. These action steps that most of the time are super scary, are like literally to shit your own pants. And you're like, for example, like this is such a big deal. Like, how am I going to do it? Yet you know that your your next level self, you know that your future self would do it. You know that. You know that you need to take this action. It is required to take this action for you to get to where you want to be. Your intuition is telling you, go for it. It's screaming like, yes, let's do this. However, in your head, there's so much fear, there's so much doubt, there's so much scarcity, and you're like, oh, still holding back because what if it doesn't work out, and so on. You need to take these bold moves. You need to be brave and show up with courage and really show up as that version who isn't afraid, who isn't scared of, oh, maybe it will go wrong. Because you're trusting yourself enough to know that it will go right. That if my intuition, if myself, if my heart tells me this is the right way, then it is going to be the right way. There is no such thing as what if it doesn't work out. Right? So let this sink in. Let this for a second sink in. If your heart from the inside out is telling you, go for it, trust, make the move or the investment or the travel or whatever it is, right? It is always going to lead you into the right direction. It is always going to lead you to where you want to be. Also, there is a really, really good journaling prompt. I'm going to leave it right here. And this is, what are my personal fears and doubts? And what is actually holding me back from achieving my goals? So if you want, you can pause the video, you can write the question down, or you can screenshot it if you're just listening on the go right now, and sit for a minute or 10 or 15, however time you need, sit and journal on that question, or just think about it because it's a really, really powerful one. I say this to my clients all the time. I'm like, if you show up and make the first move, make the first step, push through the uncomfortable, do it even though it's scary. Because if it excites you and if it feels like expansive, then it is for a reason. Push through that fear, that scarcity, and these like limiting beliefs that are holding you back. Because if not, you're always going to be stuck there. And they're always going to be there trying to hold you back from your dreams and your true dream life and your goals. But if you push through that, do the uncomfortable, make the move. Make the move before you're even ready. Then the universe will always have your back. Because you're sending this powerful message out to the universe or to God or to source, to the angels, whatever you believe in. But you sent out this signal being like, hey, I'm ready. I'm ready. This is the new me, the brave me, the empowered me. And then, ta-da, the universe delivers. It has always been that way. I've seen it with my clients 1,000 times, in my own life, so many times as well. And I'm sure you've seen it too before in your life, now if you think about it. Oh, and I do want to mention that taking bold, brave action does not always mean this huge, big move. Like in my case, it doesn't mean spending $9,000 on a business coach, or it doesn't always necessarily mean making a deposit to get your own place or so. Like it can literally start small. You can start small. So I want you just to identify one action step. Like, what is one action step that I can make today? What is one bold move that I can make today that is going towards my goals? What is this one move? How can I start today? And then, of course, don't forget to surround yourself with people who support you. A personal story, actually, that I feel I want to share with you is moving here. Like, this is the best example of what happens when you push through the uncomfortable. Because for me, it was scary. Like, it was a huge investment. It was uncomfortable. It was outside of my comfort zone, to be honest, even though I knew, like, I want to live alone. I want to have my own place. I want to live like 3 walking minutes from the beach. I want to have ocean view. Like, I knew these are my desires. This is what I want. Yet it felt uncomfortable. It felt scary. It was like, can I do this? Like, am I ready? Am I already at this place where I can make this investment? Like, are we really doing this? And I leaned in, I trusted, I knew that that is the required action step if I really want to have this. If I really want to be there, I have to make that move, literal move. And look what happened. It always works out so much better than you can imagine. That's it. It will always work out in your favor. Because the universe wants what you want. I know I say this quite a lot on here, but that is the truth. And this is the message that I want to leave you here with. This is what I want to share with you today. Make the move, push through the uncomfortable, and then see the magic happen. And see the magic literally like unfold in your life and abundance flow into your life in so many unexpected ways. And if you're feeling right now, hey, I'm quite interested in manifestation. I want to know a little bit more about what it is and how to really get to where I want to be, how to manifest my dream apartment or my dream life or my dream job or my dream partner, or I just want to be fulfilled and happy on a daily basis and make my dreams come true, then don't miss out on this amazing chance that I have, because this upcoming masterclass is going to be on May 21st. So mark your calendars, DM me Manifest if you want some more information, or if you really feel like, okay, I am so ready to just make my dreams come true and live that reality that I know I deserve, I know I've come here for, and I know I am meant to live. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for listening once again. Thank you for showing up for yourself. Thank you for tuning in, for taking that time to really become your most abundant, beautiful, radiant, magnetic self here on Abundant Self, the podcast. My name is Jules, and I see you in next week's episode.